It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by
ProMed Ambulance Services, care you can count on,
and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
One of the most underrated stars in women's wrestling, Donna Christanello, is perhaps best known for her time competing in the NWA and the WWF, and served as the right-hand person to the Fabulous Moolah in her training school. She was born Mary Alfonsi in Pittsburgh on May 23, 1942. She was working in a restaurant in Pittsburgh when she decided to give pro wrestling a try. Male wrestlers Waldo Von Erich and Klondike Bill helped set her up with the Fabulous Moolah, whom she would train under once in South Carolina, Moolah's home state. In 1969, Donna Christanello, as she now came to be called, competed during an Australian tour with Evelyn Stevens, Jessica Rogers, Betty and Rita Butcher, Ramona Isbell, Marva Scott, and Tony Rose, her frequent tag team partner. One early gimmick in her career was Princess White Cloud, a Native American character. Christanello and Rose won the NWA Women's World Tag Team Championship in 1970. And in 1972, they competed at the Super Bowl of Wrestling, where they defended their tag team championship belt against Sandy Parker and Debbie Johnson. They eventually lost the title in October 1973 to Joyce Grable and Vicki Williams at Madison Square Garden in New York. They also defended their title in the AWA, and the title was eventually integrated into the WWF. As a result, they were recognized as the first WWF Women's Tag Team Champions. Christanello would compete in the WWF Women's Division during the 1980s and continue to wrestle in tag team matches, though she occasionally dabbled into singles matches until 1991, when she retired from wrestling for good. In regard to her personal life, she lived with the Fabulous Moolah on and off for 40 years, ending in May 1999 when she moved back to Pittsburgh. Post-wrestling, she worked for Walmart in the accounting department. In 2009, she was inducted into the Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame and Museum, and just 1 year later, her home state of Pennsylvania honored her with an induction into the Keystone State Wrestling Alliance Hall of Fame. On August 25, 2011, Donna Christanello died from COPD at the age of 69. In 2023, she received a posthumous induction into the Women's Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia?
Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.